Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's down.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
No.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Harper leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now. JT Realmuto waits on deck. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
JT Realmuto.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Two out with the man at first. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And that misses 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. One left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That's in there. 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Hit hard back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting up.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Drive.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
No
Swung
ball.
on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
One and two. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Gene Segura standing in. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 3-0. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-2.
A runner at second, nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set, and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. Play 12. 1-2 to count. Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit softly down the line at first. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Digging in now, Nick Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. He tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean Segura.
And that'll bring up Jean Segura. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down.
1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jarrell Cotton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Lane 11.
Four runs here in this half inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first safely.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Yep.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Here it comes, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Kingery's there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies on top, 7-0. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Kingery. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0.
Ball. Ball.
Hit hard to short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 7, Victor Caratini.
And that misses ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Caratini, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Alec Mills gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Nola getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in there. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Now that's popped up. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Cubs nothing. And that brings up Javi Baez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. arm set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. New inning set to get underway. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. To 1-2 now. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Standing in now, Nick Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. In the air now, out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-1 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. On the season, Happ is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Ready to begin the 8th. Standing in, Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Jean Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jean Segura. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First offering on its way.
That's a strike.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. So striding in, Jason Kipnis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, David Bote.
Digging in, David Bote. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. Popped him up. Kingery shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Kingery's there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, inside.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ha! Playing 11.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Hit to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Kyle Hendricks was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors.